Hi everybody, it's Mr. Liu. This is page 38. Put on your thinking cap. Problem solving. Mrs. Avila makes curtains. She needs 356 centimeters of fabric for the kitchen and 517 centimeters for the living room. Estimate the length of fabric she needs in all by rounding to the nearest hundred. So what we need to do is we need to round these numbers to the nearest hundred. So over here, I have, let's do this number first, 356. So I have 356 and I want to round this to the nearest hundred. So I'm going to underline my hundred spot, which is the 3. Again, this is the ones, tens, hundreds. Then I look to my tens or my neighbors and I see that it's a 5 tens. And I know that 5 tens is larger, so I'm going to move that 300 to a 400. So now I rounded 356 to 400. Okay, let's round off 517. I'm going to write 517 over here. I'm going to underline my hundreds because I'm rounding to the nearest hundred. I'm looking at my neighbor. My neighbor is a 1, and I know that 1 is a small number, so that 500 will stay a 500. Oops. All right, so 517 rounded off to the nearest hundred will also be 500. Okay, so then I estimated the length of fabric she needs in all by rounding to the nearest hundred. So I rounded these two numbers, and I need to find the length of fabric she needs in all. So when I want to find out the fabric she needs in all, I need to add these two numbers together because I want all of them. And I'm putting these two numbers together. So 400 plus 500 gives me 900. So she needs around or about 900 centimeters. Number 2, she buys the length of fabric estimated in exercise 1. How much fabric will be left over? So if she buys 900, how much fabric will be left over? So let's figure out how much she actually needs. So I know right now that she buys 900 centimeters. And now we need to find out how much she actually needs. So she has 356 again. .356 centimeters for the kitchen and 517 for the living room. So I'm going to put 517 over here. And I'm going to put those two together because I want to find out how much she has in all. So here we go. We have 6 plus 7, and that gives me 13. Whoops, counted 1. 5 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. And 5 plus 3 is 8. So she actually needs 873 centimeters. She bought 900 centimeters. So if she bought 900 centimeters and she needs only 873 centimeters, how much fabric will be left over? Well, I know I need to then take those two numbers away to find out what's left over. So let's take those two numbers away. Okay, so I can't do 0 minus 3, so I need to regroup. Can't regroup from the 0, 10, so I'll regroup from my 900. So I'm going to use a different color. So that means that 900 goes to an 800. 0 tens goes to 10 tens because I'm regrouping that over. And now I can regroup from my tens. My 10 tens will now be 9 tens. And then I would have 10 ones over here. Okay. So 10 minus 3, I'm going to go back to red. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 7, well, that'll be 2. And 8 minus 8 would be 0. So she will have 27 centimeters left. This is my answer. Okay, and that was page 38.